Today we reveal the oddities of Turbo Pack. Make sure you guys smash the link crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out more content. One of the things I want to talk about before we start here is Trap Eater. I guess this is starting to show its ugly little head in the OCG as a tech choice against the ever so famous Ritual of Light and Darkness deck, because all this thing has to do is it bumps off a face-up trap card on the field for its summoning condition, which is absolutely crazy. Now, obviously, this card does not cause a chain when it actually comes through and omps the field. So I'm not surprised to see Trap Eater gaining some particular interest by the community, because when we've seen things like this being used in the past, you know, I'm not surprised at all. So I would definitely pick your version that you want for this. This card is very, very cheap in all listings. That reminds me, the Novelez support card, yes, the one of that you're choosing to play in the Clown Crew deck, has also been gaining some recognition as of late. Now, for those of you that don't know, the Clown Crew deck plays this in 3 of the spell card, and then the other version of this card within the extra deck, just to be able to kind of explode up and get some combo pieces going. It is a very, very, very interesting little piece for the deck, and yes, it does work out very, very strongly. As you can see, I mean, these are heading on up to the $4 mark. But once again, I mean, like, this is just if you want to build the Clown Crew deck. You don't have to play Clown Crew, but it's definitely something I recommend if you are looking to do it. Ghosts from the Past, too. So, something that we did yesterday, we also included Ghosts from the Past 1 in the Market Watch. The reason for this is, Ghosts from the Past I've been seeing more posts pop up in the buy-sell groups. People just looking for Ghosts from the Past product in general. And I don't know if it's just the people wanting to have the product to open for their channels or what, but Ghosts from the Past 2's Ghost Rares have not done anything like astronomical as of late. Honestly, like, the Blue Eyes became the clear winner in the Ghost Rare race, surpassing the Dark Magician Girl, which is already crazy. I mean, these are 280, 275 lowest, up to 300. Meanwhile, the Dark Magician Girl down here is struggling at the $220 mark. So, you know, it used to be the Dark Magician Girl was the absolute keeper of this, but times have shifted. Also, the Red Eyes Black Dragon Ghost Rares are 140 now. These boxes are down to 124. I'm not really surprised to see this, because in comparison, I mean, this is $25 cheaper than Ghosts from the Past 1, with Ghosts from the Past 1 being way more expensive. Your Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, you get mod plays at $74, which is an oddity, I guess. You got $76 copies of Cyber Dragon, which I don't even know why they made this a Ghost Rare, honestly. We also do get to see the Red Dragon Archfiend. I mean, this was another one that we were just kind of like, I guess we're printing this to patch in the holes that the other Signer Dragons were left, so you could basically get them all in Ghost Rare. Dark Arm Dragon was also a weird one. These are only $70 now for Ghost Rares. That's crazy. The balls are coming in at $40 now. You know, people have such a love-hate with the Ghost Ball. I know a lot of people would rather just have quarter centuries of this, which is understandable, right? You look at the way that, you know, these cards look, and I get it. You know, there's definitely some want to the other versions. And, of course, you can still get an Eye of Timaeus for $17. Think about how sad it is that, you know, this card, supposedly being one of the most sought-after Ghost Rares in the game, has just tanked out so much. Now, unlike the Ghosts from the Past 1, I don't really feel like Ghosts from the Past 2 has that value that's supposed to settle into this set, you know? When you get down here into the reprint section, you're like, oh, you know, what are you hoping to pull from this set? Like, okay, Chimera Tech Mega Fortress Dragon? $3. You know, the Manju of 10,000 Hands, $2. You know, Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight, $1. You know, Quintet Magician's like 30 cents. I mean, Glow Bloom's worth $1. You know, I guess Retaliating Sea's worth a little bit. for like the little defensive value, but you know, they built a structure deck into this, and also Chronicle Magician was like 40 cents. Cocktatoriums, even for this card seeing as much play as it does in Branded, you're not even really playing this card right now. So I hate to say it, but in comparison from Ghost from the Past 1 to Ghost from the Past 2, this is just not as exciting as, you know, the other version. With that being said, though, we get to go into Turbo Pack. Judgment Dragon is now $450. That's crazy. And that's it. Those are your listings. You shouldn't be surprised about that. Black Whirlwinds are also very expensive. These are $190 a Black Whirlwind now. Holy crap, man. And I'm never going to pay that. Sam Knights are 76 bucks. Krebons are $145. That's nuts. Doom Calibers from this era are also still pretty cheap. You can get mod plays for like 16 bucks, which is crazy good value to think about. This set though, like honestly, there's not a lot of other good crazy value in here. I mean, this set definitely, in comparison to Champion Pack, was definitely some good value. Now that being said, Chaos Sorcerers, these are 250 big ones on up to 225. 230, 240. Yeah, these are definitely something. Foolish Burials. These, a lot of damage copies are like 30 bucks on the market. Mod play for 85. But when you do get up into that more expensive, yeah, the 185s are a little bit more ridiculous and unforgiving. Heraclinoses are 134. And of course, Beckoning Lights, still 55. You can get Spanish and all of the other cool versions of Magical Dimension for like 10 bucks. Which is kind of nice. Gravekeeper's Assailant is coming in at 24, which is not bad. We get to see Caius is $790 now. That is nuts, man. But a beautiful card. Cats are 60 bucks. Dark Greffers are still a little bit of value of 40. Remotins are still, you know, $24. Rekindlings are still up. Fall Trolls are still $5 from this set too. That's interesting. Magical Android's still at $3 to $4. Okay, I see you. Siroko's $270, man. Why would you spend this much money? I don't get it. Tragodias are also 170 still. Compulses are 78s. It makes sense. Deep Sea Divas are still up. Gotham's Emergency Calls are still $20. Super Debris Dragons are also still 100. That's also kind of nuts. Your rare Dunamis the Dark Witch is also $2 to $3, I see. Colossal Fighters, 250. Actually, these get disgusting now. It looks like these are eradicated. All right. Well, expensive. Didn't see that one coming. Snowman Eater is still 40s. Uniteds are still pretty cheap. Dark Holes are like $7. That's sad, but understandable. Dark Armed Dragons, 800 Quatlus. You know how many Quatlus it takes to get there? Wow. You can get a PSA, Flyby Grade Company, okay. You get a PSA 9 for 700, I guess. Wow. $60. Looks like Fishborgs are 65s now. Mass Dragons are 47s. That's expensive for these things. Allied Justice Catastrophes are 170. Book of Moons, $10 for the Ultras. Those are fun. You can actually buy Turbo Pack sealed on here. Probably scaled, but I mean, $10 a piece, I guess. That's kind of cool. I definitely didn't have that on my bingo sheet to see today. And, well, famous Turbo Pack 8, $79 for upstarts. Thunder Kings are 170 right now. Green Gadgets are 18s with the reds coming in at 15s, which I mean is fine. Mirror of Oaths, these are actually pretty cheap. These are like 10, $11. Skill Drains, these just plummeted in value. It's kind of a shame actually, but these are, get a $14 Spanish copy, but you're looking at like normally 20. Get a Gold Bear Japanese version for $20. LOL. Please buy the bulk. Wind Up Factories are also $3 right now. Okay. And Gemini Imps also kind of up. Definitely a good chunk of interesting little things today, but what do you guys think about the abnormalities within the market? You love to see it. Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here in day. Patrons, thank you. Ugh.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.